Hi, everybody. Welcome to Am I the Asshole Zoom edition. Sarah, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You guys can't see this, but Sarah is with a stuffed elephant.
Yes.
I can see her on Zoom. What's with the elephant, Sarah?
It was next to me on the basement futon. It belongs to my dad. And I thought maybe Horton would want his little 15 minutes of fame. I thought we're recording this for the YouTube.
Horton's going to be like, AITA for hearing a who.
Exactly.
That's the only Horton reference I know. So what's the premise?
That's
He hears the who?
Oh, I saw this so long ago. I don't remember. Yeah, he hears the who and is convinced something's, I guess, or I don't know. He wants to help the who people and they're tiny. And nobody else believes him. But he's right. I don't remember.
Horton, you're not special for hearing the who, okay? We've all heard Magic Bus. Cool it, Horton, you egotistical elephant. Anyway, well, that's cool. Nothing too new with me. It is still the Corona times.
Yes.
I did, however, do a show on Zoom. Where else would you do it?
Nowhere at this point. Google Hangouts, if you're a nerd.
Yeah, I don't know. No one's really talking about any of the other ones, but
I'm also not talking about Skype anymore, which is crazy because I feel like Skype has become a verb. And I keep saying like, oh, I have a Skype later, or like I have to Skype this person, but I know that I'm not using Skype.
I don't hear anyone say that. I think you just have Skype stuck in your head.
No, I'm just too lazy to like
update.
Yeah, to update to a new term. I'm never Zooming anyone after this, like why learn a new word for it?
True. Hopefully we never have to Zoom again after this.
Not doing that shit anymore.
I like FaceTime. My dad always FaceTimes me. We're FaceTime family.
FaceTime is good.
But Zoom now is the coronavirus. That's what's going to happen with this company. They're going to be like, you know what we need to do if we want to raise our stock price? We need another coronavirus.
Oh yeah, they're going to be in the labs like trying to tinker with all the bats.
So yeah, I did a stand-up show and it was really interesting because, I was Zoom bombed. I am a victim of Zoom bombing.
But not on the stand-up show.
No, but I was anxious, right? And I even told my friend because he produces the show in real life. It's actually at a pizza store. Yes, I am doing very well in my career. And
amazing.
Yeah, so I was like, Lucas, what are you going to do to prevent the Zoom bomb? He goes, it's not going to happen. There's a password. And I go, okay. And not only was there no Zoom bomb, everyone is unmuted so that the laughs can actually feel like a stand-up show.
Oh, that's good.
And it went great. And I had a good set and other people had great sets. I enjoyed watching it.
That's awesome.
It was the only Zoom thing I've done that I was like, oh, okay, this could be okay.
That's pretty cool. I will say though, if you had been Zoom bombed, couldn't that make for some great heckling? Imagine just trying to heckle a neo-Nazi.
Sure, I'm not a neo-Nazi. I don't understand the connection there.
The person who's Zoom bombing you is, I assume, a neo-Nazi. If they're, putting swastikas on the screen and yelling the N-word.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think a Zoom bomb would have been funny, but then the key is that they not lose control because usually if you're Zoom bombed, it's hard to rein it in. You got to block the person, make sure they don't come back in. So there's all these problems with that. But you're right. A well-placed Zoom bomb could have played.
Make for some interesting crowd work.
Yeah. I did a little bit of audience interaction actually because this person was throwing comments in the chat. You know how there's a chat on Zoom, and so I told her I would be watching the chat so I could do crowd work that way.
Cool.
But yeah, this isn't all bad. We're still human. We're still doing it.
Still alive. What can I say?
Well, folks, we got one heck of an ep for you today. Our second story of the day. Would I be the asshole for requesting a refund after an employee wrote Bible verses all over my takeout? But first, AITA for refusing to share my fried chicken with my vegan sister by you, my chicken, my rules, 5, 4, 3.
Oh boy.
I think I don't like OP already. My sister, 24F, has been vegan for years. She met her husband, 25M, in 11th grade. High school couple. Don't like them already. They watched some documentaries together. Bam! They've been annoying vegans ever since. They've calmed down a lot recently, though, which is nice. But man, those high school days were rough. Anyway, the three of us all live with my parents due to financial reasons. And since my parents won't let any of us pay rent, we do all the cooking and cleaning. Wow. Strange situation for the parents.
Yeah, but not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal overall. They're making it work. Now, as for me, I, 23F, will never be vegan because my favorite food is fried chicken. Amen on that. I know how to butcher and fry my own chicken from scratch, and it's a weekly ritual of mine. Oh my gosh, she's church. She's literally church's chicken, this girl. On fried chicken nights, I'll usually have my sister make the sides so she can make them vegan and still eat with us. The problem is she always moans about how watching me butcher and fry the chicken makes her sick. And she's even tried getting me to do the butchering in another room while she's in the kitchen. What room? Where are you going to do that? The laundry room?
The bathroom?
The bathroom? Ugh.
Ugh.
Which is never going to happen because that's both unreasonable and unsanitary. Well, I hear you on that, OP.
Yeah.
Well, here's where the story turns. My sister is pregnant, and now she's been craving fried chicken. That's so funny.
How the turntables.
Yeah, tables have turned, Sarah. Tables have turned.
It's from The Office. Give me a break.
Oh, I see. You were doing a reference. I thought you were doing a thing. She literally eats KFC.
You thought I was just stupid. Anyway.
We're all prone to mistakes, Sarah. I thought you were imperfect. How dare I? She literally eats KFC behind her husband's back. She even bought a mini fridge to put in the garage.
Oh, no.
Wow, this is some white people shit. She bought a mini fridge to put in the garage behind the spare fridge. So these people got a lot of fridges where she hides entire buckets and eats out of them throughout the course of a few days while her husband is away at work. He's a trucker. Wow, vegan trucker. I mean, this situation.
How does that guy survive? I don't know.
This situation has a Taco Bell, probably.
I know.
Needless to say, I find this hilarious. I keep telling her that she just needs to tell her husband and he'll understand. I know him really well. I don't think he'd freak out if she just explained it due to cravings. But she refuses because she's the one who made him go vegan in the first place and she doesn't want to be a hypocrite. Now, here's the story. Finally, last week, I'm frying up my chicken and my brother-in-law is out on the road because he's a trucker. My sister is behind me making the usual sides, and I notice she's staring at my chicken. As everything starts getting plated, she asks if she can just have a drumstick. No, the drumsticks are mine. Everyone in the family knows this. Okay. She then asks if she can have a thigh. No, those are Dad's favorite pieces. She asks for a wing. No, those are Mom's favorite pieces. She asks for a breast. And I say no again because I like to save those for making wraps the next day for lunch, and she can eat her hippie crap she normally eats. She gets super pissy at me complaining loudly the rest of the time we're cooking, all the way to when we finally sit down for dinner. She manages to bully my parents into each giving her a wing and thigh from their own plates, and they're all still calling me an asshole for it, but it's my chicken. And after how much shit she's given me for butchering my chickens, she can't just suddenly act as if she's entitled to it. AITA, I'm making fried chicken again tonight, so should I offer to share my chicken so my family doesn't get mad at me?
I fucking hate everyone in this scenario except for the husband who's not even here.
I like the husband. I like the mom and dad. I mean, these are particular people. They know what pieces they like. They're really into chicken.
I just love that, like, the sister's like, can I have the wing? No, that's Mom's piece. Can I have the breast? No, I'm saving it for tomorrow. Can I have this? No, that's for the dog. Like, she just does not want this girl to have the chicken.
Yeah, I would have been like, how about you have the joints? Do you like joints? You can have the joints. Yeah. Really good. Dave Bergman writes, YTA, all the vegan context is basically unnecessary because it ultimately comes down to OP not wanting to give up a drumstick. I don't think it does come down to that.
I mean, the OP, here's the thing, like, the OP didn't want to share, but also, like, I also would be, like, this is very petty, but I would also be this petty. I'm like, if you constantly gave me shit for the stuff that I was eating, wanted me to go butcher a kitchen in the bathroom and were like being dramatic about it or whatever the hell. Like, I would also not just hand over my chicken right away.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
I'd be petty as fuck.
Resistance, but Whisper M writes, YTA, give her some freaking chicken and get over yourself. Holy crap. That's kind of more where I'm orienting myself here. I think Linda C and I might see eye to eye. ESH, she sucks for putting you through all that nonsense, but you suck because she's pregnant. She can't help her cravings, and a hangry pregnant woman is scary.
Yeah, I feel like the sister should at least acknowledge how annoying it was that she gave OP crap for like an extended period of time. You got to grovel a bit to get the chicken.
She should, but look, I mean, if I'm going to be real with you here, Sarah, if, you know, a 16-year-old man is a penis taped to a gun, a pregnant woman, I think, is kind of, you know, a gun taped to a woman. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't mean that. I mean that in a way of like appreciating it, because it is a beautiful thing that a woman can carry a child, but also like, you know, I kind of feel like you get a little bit of free reign if you're pregnant. It's like, yeah, you're fucking crazy. You're supposed to be crazy.
Sure, but also like, I don't know. I'm like, these are siblings. They're 1 year apart. If you can't be petty with your siblings, who can you be petty with?
Yeah, but I just feel like she also, not OP, but the chicken maker, kind of bit off more than she could chew.
That
right?
is OP.
The chicken maker is OP? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and OP kind of bit off more than they could chew because they were like, no, you can't even have mom's favorite kind.
Yeah, that was like petty. That was just OD pettiness. It didn't need to happen. First of all, I'm not saying that OP is not wrong in this situation, but I am saying that I completely get it.
Yeah, I get it. Top Reddit comment, I am an albatross 12 writes, ESH, your sister used to be a jerk about being vegan. It makes sense that you would be a bit upset with her. However, you're supposed to be making food for everyone. You know she likes fried chicken, make extra. She makes sides for you. I mean...
Valid point. If OP is eating the sides.
Yeah, make more than you usually make. It's freaking fried chicken, you know?
I can't believe this lady is like having secret KFC stashes.
It's also just like, why view it as like, you know, oh, she's such a hypocrite. It's like, so she joined your side. You're the fried chicken addict.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't even see it as hypocrisy. I'm just like, I guess it kind of is, but also your taste buds change. And also pregnancy cravings are a whole different ballgame. But I would totally have used the opportunity. Like if my sister got pregnant, she's a vegetarian, has been since like middle school, and started like craving meat.
No, food's true. It's
food. Yeah, we would definitely rib her for a while. That's what family's for.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get ripped.
I wouldn't deny her a hot dog or whatever, but I would give her some shit for it.
I mean, I feel like it is a little bit unfair because a vegan man doesn't have to go through this. And I love pregnancy cravings. They're one of the most interesting things that's out there, if you ask me. I had a coworker. She had a pregnancy craving. She craved the color green. I shit you not, Sarah.
What does that mean?
She needed it. That's all she knew. She's like, I need to eat green. And it was like green icing is what satisfied it from the store. Right.
That's crazy. Yeah. The more I learn about pregnancy as I get older, I'm just like, nah, I need surrogate money. That's my goal.
You're going to get there. The pod will pay for your baby. We'll pay for
the podcast. Yes, join the Patreon, guys. Pay for my surrogate baby.
Surrogate. Oh my God, that would be so weird. Single too. No man. Just
me and a baby carried by some strange woman that I don't know.
Some freaking Karen.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So I'm kind of curious where we're going to end on this because I feel like I don't know if I can come for her. Why does she suck? I mean, it does suck that she's doing it behind her husband's back. Because she's been so
fucking annoying in the past, and I'm not ready to wipe that slate clean.
And I think I can hold it even more against her that she hasn't told her husband. That's pretty uncomfortable. Like,
it's weird. It's like a dumbass secret to keep, I feel like.
You're kind of violating his trust, and ostensibly this is about their values, their morality. It's a kind of a weird thing to hold back.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that he would give her a pass and be good-natured about it.
Yeah, he totally should, but at the
Also,
same
a lot of people
time,
on Reddit were like, there's no way that this guy is, they were basically like, if he's a vegan and a trucker, like, he's only vegan in the house and he's just not telling her. Because, like, how can you eat vegan on the road?
honestly, I just need to see a picture of him and I'll know instantly. So I think we agree, AITA for refusing to share my fried chicken with my vegan sister. I'm going everyone sucks here.
Yeah, same. And OP is majorly petty.
Would I be the asshole for requesting a refund after an employee wrote Bible verses all over my takeout? How many comments did this get on Facebook? This was insane. I think it's
honestly
got like
a lot, and some of them were like low-key upsetting to me, so I was like, I gotta bounce.
God. By USVBA triple Z. Okay, this is weird. My husband and I ordered DoorDash tonight, and we requested from a small restaurant in town. The thing is, every takeout item, they wrote some sort of Bible verse. Upon looking on their website, they don't appear to be overtly religious. I just think it's really messed up to push your religion on someone like that. And I wish I would have ordered elsewhere. What do you guys think? Was this over the top and I'm justified in requesting a refund? And no, I have not eaten the food. I would never eat the food and then request a refund. That's an automatic asshole in my book.
There's actually a lot to unpack here, pun not intended. I think the fact that it's takeout for me is like a huge mitigating factor.
Interesting.
Because it's a lot. Because basically, like, if you eat the food or you don't eat the food, like, it doesn't matter. The restaurant is obviously not going to take it back. They also don't know that you're telling the truth. If you were to call them up and say, like, I haven't eaten my food, there's a problem with it. So they're just like taking an L. Whereas like in a restaurant, you can call the waiter over. They can kind of figure out what's going on. They still can't take the food back to the restaurant or like to the kitchen, obviously. But it just seems like a different situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem with OP here is that it's like, well, what are you upset about? Like, I don't understand. You've not been wrong. It's like, so don't order there next time. But it's like, they're not even mad about the food.
It definitely depends the type of Bible verse that we're getting here. Like,
but they didn't even quote it.
Be kind? I know, I wish they did. I'm like, is it be kind to your neighbor? Or is it like, all sinners are going to hell?
Yeah, well, who cares? I don't care.
I mean, as a non-Christian person, I see it because, like, it's just like you don't like to have, it doesn't feel nice to, like, have someone's religion imposed on you for, like, no reason in, like, a totally random non-religious situation.
I mean, if this happened, and I don't care if it was Christian or Muslim or
it's weird.
MLM.
Like, yeah, it's like, it's weird. This is not what I came here for. And like, if someone took the time to handwrite something, it's like, it feels weird.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't contest that it's weird, but like I don't really care what it would be. I would still eat it, but I just wouldn't get there again, or I would I'd ding them on Yelp, but I wouldn't request a refund because I
do think a refund is it's a very weird ask that also doesn't solve the problem.
Exactly.
I would totally pull a Danny Vega and just give them give them a bad Yelp review.
Exactly. Just ding them on Yelp, tell people your story, and that's it. Well, I don't understand the money. You got what you paid for. That's it. You got what you paid for. There's no way around that, sister.
Well, people get weird, I think, about money, and they, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people do this type of stuff because, like, they think getting their money back is gonna, like, make it feel better. Or they see that as, like, some kind of, like, retribution almost. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, it's just, there are times when, I don't know, it's just like they made you the food. You got the food. Why? Like, I guess the experience was overall poor for you. That's the idea. But like, I guess, I don't even know if I believe this person. You're really not going to eat it?
Right. I mean, it's also takeout in a pandemic. Like, you really... If the food came reasonably on time and it was what you ordered, like, you can't request a refund in these times.
Yeah, I mean, I have, but I guess I'm a monster.
Was the food like reasonably on time and what you ordered?
No, it was 2 hours late and it was the wrong order.
So then,
I'm good.
yeah, that's not what I said.
I'm not a monster.
No, you're good.
Breon B writes, YTA, just reach out to the restaurant and tell them that it's inappropriate or do what everyone else does, review them online. They gave you a service, just pay them. Corona times are tough for these businesses.
Yeah, I can't find anything wrong with that statement.
It's pretty cut and dry because like OP just wasn't wronged. No one likes to have shit pushed down their throat, but don't look at the, what are you sitting staring at the packages? Just eat it. Shut up and eat.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, but like I also think you could call the restaurant and kind of complain, but not ask for a refund.
Yeah. I mean, I'm almost willing to say, like, who wrote these Bible verses? Some random employee? Like,
that's what I'm kind of wondering. It's weird.
Alejandra A says, YTA, if you ask for a refund, if that writing doesn't affect the food's quality, just call them and tell them you don't appreciate it. Seems like they were trying to be kind and loving and you're changing it up to offend you. That's another thing too. Without these quotes, are they just offended that they're from the Bible? Like what if they're like banal Bible quotes, like the golden rule kind of shit?
Yeah, I don't know. If it's like love thy neighbor, then it's like, all right.
It's like the 4 plagues will descend upon
the sinner and blah blah blah. And like if it's from like Revelations,
right? Apocalyptic Revelations, I would almost appreciate. It's kind of literary, but
true. Well, maybe OP's like, listen, it's apocalyptic enough outside. I don't want to be reminded by my delivery.
That's true. Mike G says, not the asshole. You don't have to be polite when people push their beliefs on you. I think if people come onto your property and knock on your door and you're rude to them, that's one thing. But like if someone comes up to you in a public space, like, no, you should be polite. Don't dehumanize them.
This is not like as much as I wouldn't like this, because I certainly wouldn't. This is like hardly someone pushing their belief on you. It's like they're kind of tapping their belief on you.
Yeah.
They're like putting it at the door and they're like, here you go. Here's Jesus if you want him.
Yeah, he's out there. He goes well with truffle fries. Did you know?
Sarah B says, had that pairing.
Yeah, Sarah B says, LMAO, I hate religion as much as the next atheist, but goddamn it, OP, you need Jesus. YTA, be like a normal human being. Let the company know it's weird or, don't order there.
Yeah.
Jillian W, NTA, you ordered food. They have no right to force their views on you. Christianity can be harmful. They don't know who you are or what your life experience has been. I mean, I guess, but
like no sentence here was like wrong, but also, I mean, yeah, this company just shouldn't be doing it in the first place. But also, like, I don't know, it's not the restaurant's job to like consider their customers' life. Like, that's so random.
Right. Or like, what about Dr. Bronner's magic soap? Like, does this person lose their shit when they find all the insane?
What's that?
You don't know about Dr. Bronner's?
I don't know.
It's like a famous trendy soap. It comes in like a huge bottle and it's really, really strong. It's like popular with hipsters and people
so
who
what,
live in.
What would be offensive about it?
It has insane paragraphs of writing all over it. Like really weird. It's like That's kind weird. Of a famous thing. Next time you see a big blue like cylinder of soap, give it a look, Sarah. You'll find some
Give it a look.
It's very culty.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, In-N-Out, people were commenting how In-N-Out like prints Bible verses on the bottom of their shit. So does like Forever 21. They post, but they don't actually post the verse. They just will post like John 31:16 or however that works, like on the bottom of their bags. And it's like, huh? I'm not going to go look this up when I get home.
Yeah, it's like a chore. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. It's like, if you're going to convert me, just do it. Like, don't make it my idea now.
I like that would be someone's objection to In-N-Out. Like, they're just fucking having like a quadruple, just like grease pouring down their shirt. And then they're like chewing the whole burger in like 2 bites. And they see the Bible come, but, hey, God, that's disgusting. The Bible.
Right. I mean, I think after I did finish an entire meal from In-N-Out, I would need Jesus.
You would. You really would. That's how they put it there. Top comment, Bastionator writes, NTA, religion is like dick. Okay. It's fine and all to have. It's cool that you're proud of it. Just don't go shoving it down my throat or anything. Okay.
I actually kind of love that, but I also think NTA is like a bit, I know Reddit likes to be very atheist, but I'm just like, I think requesting a refund is a bit out of line.
Yeah, it's just not really appropriate. I'll push back on this religion as like a dick thing. It's not cool. If you have a dick, it's not cool that you're proud of it. That's super weird. If someone told me they're proud of their dick, I'd be like, listen, man, let's talk. Let's have a seat.
I don't know. I just started watching this show on Netflix called Too Hot to Handle, where they just get a bunch of stupid hot people on an island and then tell them that they can't have sex or anything. One of the guys' opening statement was that he was proud of his dick. And it was extremely corny.
Right, because it's not a personality. It's awful.
Well, I know. That's like the premise of the show is like these people's entire personality is sex.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch. But I think it's okay to internally be proud of your dick. I'm not going to bash that.
I guess it's like
don't go around telling people that you're proud of it.
It's not really a dick thing. I think it's a body thing for me. It's like being proud that you're tall or being proud that you're blonde or being proud that you're white. It's like you were born that way. Nobody cares.
Interesting. No, nobody cares, but you could take pride in it if you want.
I guess
I'm not offended by it.
I find it kind of pathetic. Bottom line, I think we agree. Would I be the asshole for requesting a refund after an employee wrote Bible verses all over my takeout? Possibly a thinly veiled reference to In-N-Out. That's what I'm starting to think.
Well,
no?
The fact that they said it was an employee who wrote it leads me to believe, like, you can't be so stupid that you're confusing a very obviously printed verse or whatever with someone like hand scrawling Exodus on your container.
Actually, no, I don't know. I don't think I really fully internalized that it was an employee who wrote the Bible verses.
I mean, yeah, I think it's super weird.
Okay, you know what? It's the fact that it's a small restaurant in town. If it was anyone else, if it was any kind of chain, you better believe I'm coming at them.
Oh, yeah. If it was Applebee's would be over.
I will crush Applebee's.
Your $1. Honestly, their $1 drinks are disgusting. So go for it.
You go to Applebee's? You just outed yourself. When did you last go?
I have been to Applebee's.
When did you last go, Sarah?
When did Us come out in theaters? Because I went before I saw that.
2019, I believe.
Really? All right, I went last year.
Sarah loves Applebee's. Sarah and Applebee's.
It's reasonably priced.
Yeah. Yeah, it's reasonably priced.
If you want to pay $1 for tequila and sour mix.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the best place to do it.
So would I be the asshole for requesting a refund after the Bible verses? We agree. YTA.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show. Listener submissions.
Woo!
AITA for calling out the Chipotle workers, for not wearing masks.
Why would they write that?
Because I wrote that.
The Chipotle. Oh.
I wrote that. I thought it was fun.
Okay.
I thought it was cute. Let me say this, Sarah. Love the submitters. Rate, review, and subscribe.
Yes.
Submit, AITApod.com. We love it. And I love the submitters. Mm-hmm. Submitters' biggest weakness, most common weakness, besides being long-winded, the title. I don't know what it is. We get a lot of submissions.
No one ever puts a title, and I have to make it up.
It's very odd.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Or there was one today that was like AITA ? And then like I fought someone or whatever, and it's like, no, it's supposed to be a question. I don't know. They're all the same.
Right. You can't just ask, am I the asshole? That's what we're all asking. Right. You got to be a little more specific, guys.
I went or ordered Chipotle online and went in to pick up. I asked the manager working why they weren't wearing masks. He said they didn't have to. That surprised me. I replied, don't you care about the safety of your workers and customers? He said, maybe you should have stayed at home. I'm hesitant to eat the food I bought. I wasn't trying to be rude. I simply called attention to what I thought seemed like a health violation given the current state of affairs. I found his reply to be unacceptable. AITA.
Oh, sheesh. What a Karen.
What a freaking Karen. I don't know. I might be pro Karen on this.
No.
You walk into a restaurant in the Corona times. Let's just say, obviously, they're not in New York. They're probably...
So, also for context, this was submitted a couple weeks ago. Like now in New York, you are required to be wearing a mask. So it would be a different situation.
No, this was submitted fairly recently.
I'm pretty sure it was before the executive order went into effect.
About that, Sarah.
I'm pretty sure it was. This was like not that recent.
When did the executive order go into effect?
Let's see. I'll find the executive order. You find the other thing. This was emailed to us.
All right.
Teamwork. Do 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 do. All right.
When was the executive order?
Come on. Why did you go back? No, I'm looking up the executive order. You're looking up when the submission was.
I know. I got when it was. It was between 4/17 and 4/20. It was
really? What do you mean between? Recent. Can you just tell us the date?
The date 4/19.
Okay. Interesting. So
you got fact checked.
I did get fact checked. This article is from I think April 15th. But it's not really giving me a date.
Whatever, we get it. Look, the bottom line is I see eye to eye with this person. I want the people to wear masks. I get it. There's reasons you can't wear masks. The medical workers need masks.
I mean, the ideology is not wrong, but it's just rude. Why would you say it like that? Why would you be so combative?
Because I would want it to be addressed. And it's insane. I think the person who I fault here is the person who responded, maybe you should have stayed at home. It's like, what? Don't say that. That's not the right thing to say.
Maybe he should have. Because it's like healthcare workers don't even have masks. Like, if it's not a requirement from the health department for Chipotle to have it, they shouldn't take it away from essential workers, really. And this person's Chipotle is not essential. So, I don't know. I'm kind of like, yeah, dude.
Wow, you're shifting me already. Now I'm starting to think ESH.
Thank you. I'm like, you're going to pick a fight with a Chipotle manager. You kind of came at him a little bit harshly. He also came back at you a little bit rudely too.
But he was right. Yeah, you got a good point there because he was right. The person is a hypocrite too. They're out without a mask.
Well, we don't really know. They could be
wearing
they
didn't say. They would have said. They would have said, true. I'm wearing a mask. Brandon,
that's true.
Right. I just picked up Chipotle and no one has masks on. I guess the Corona is free. Guac is still extra. Lindsay.
Also, you're not going to, there's been articles that you're not going to really get it from food. Unless someone sneezes in your burrito bowl who also has coronavirus.
And then it would be extra delicious. So who cares?
Yeah, that's flavor.
Lindsay N writes, NTA, end of story. I would have walked out. Cade M writes, there's a shortage of masks for the medical field. Maybe they donated theirs to help someone. You don't have to eat
Probably
Chipotle.
Not.
Nurses and doctors have to save lives. It's pretty true.
Yeah, I'm sure Chipotle did not donate their masks to the hospital because we would have heard about it.
Right, that's true.
But I personally think that the priority should not be giving masks to Chipotle workers when you guys could just cook at home.
Christopher H writes, YTA, he said it's not required, so if they wanted to, they would. Get your food, shut the hell up, and be thankful you still have somewhere to go where people will cook your food for you. If it bothers you so much, learn to cook and stay home.
Oof, a little harsh, but there is a point there.
Hey, even I'm cooking these days. I got these tortilla chips I make. Yeah, I just throw tortillas in the oven, but I cut them up first.
I like that you say it that way, though. It sounds fancy when you do that.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Little snack.
Nice. Is it better to home make them? Do they taste better?
If you like the taste of tortillas as opposed to tortilla chips, I would say so because they taste like cooked tortillas, big tortillas.
Are they crispy?
Yeah, they're crispy as heck. Crunch
Sounds
right
fun.
in your mouth. Go great with baba ganoush, hummus. These are the things I eat.
Like
AITA for calling out the Chipotles for not wearing masks. I'm saying ESH. Well, no, I'm saying YTA. I think you got me. I think you got me.
I think it's a little, the manager was kind of rude, but also if someone's being rude to me, I'm going to be rude back a little bit.
But I feel like the manager
But I'm
is
not a
ultimately,
manager.
the fact that he's right is true. It's like people should be doing pickup. They should do delivery. Well, does Chipotle deliver? I guess they don't.
I think they do. It depends.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, I kind of think that like the OP kind of attacks the manager. The manager is technically not doing anything that's against rules or regulations. So
Yeah.
like,
Or he might be like other people said, like it's not that they don't want to wear masks, it's that there's not enough masks. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's attributing malice where there was none.
yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I kind of am leaning more like YTA.
AITA for calling out the Chipotles for not wearing masks. We agree. YTA.
YTA, and hit up Danny for his amazing tortilla chip recipe if you don't want to eat the Chipotle tortilla chips.
Yes, I'd be glad to provide it. It is just buy tortillas and cut them up and throw them in the oven at 400 degrees for 7 minutes.
You like put olive oil or like oil or salt or anything?
I try to keep it low cal, but I've thought of that.
For my tortilla chips, I'm just like, whatever, go all in.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been so great. I hope you're surviving in these trying times. Please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/AITA pod. Please rate, review, subscribe on iTunes.
Please, Danny's begging you guys. This is all he has.
Please submit AITApod.com. And Sarah, you tell them I've been on a fucking roll. I'm posting these things within minutes of the submission.
Yeah, literally. Before I like look at my email at like an hour, I'll be like, oh, I'll post this, and I'll see that Danny already did it. I'm like, whoops.
I'm
useless.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you next Monday morning.
Bye.